I actually kind of thought about doing that, taking some classes in robotics if they have some out here, just to kind of educate my mind, in that aspect of learning on how to make certain things move certain ways and ooh, you got some Haagen Dazs. Ooh, you naughty woman. She got some Haagen Dazs ice cream. She got the one that's on the stick with the crunch on the outside too. Hmm. No one I'm working on right now. I can't have that because I'm over here working. That ain't right.
Why does that not surprise me that you thought about making a change from hand to cannon? And Painkiller says, how did you do with the Reinhardt cosplay? What did you place?
Oh,
2 minute place. Very good.
um, I did that for ECC. Believe it or not, I didn't place on that one, but the person that won gave him props. I gave dude props because he did Thrall from Warhammer, and not only did he do the fabrication, dude also did sculpting on the face, on the arms, casted it, molded it so it all bent with the polyfoam. So I gave him prop. That shit was off the hook. He deserved it. He deserved to win, and he won 5 grand. That's where he won. You know, I was like, that was epic what he did. I could not be mad. He earned that shit. I mean, I've done some sculpting and molding, and I know the amount of time and the money involved in that. You know, getting a 5 gallon drum of umu, which is the mold compound itself, is $300, not including the shipping. $300. Then you still have to turn around and you have to get the casting material, which will be the polyfoam. That ain't cheap either. Then you have to figure out how are you going to, what type of cradle or mother mold you're going to put it into. You know, so are you going to go past the bandages, or are you going to make sure that it's a lot stronger and do a fiberglass, mold cover, or you going to do maybe an ultracal based mold cover. All those cost money. You know, so he sunk some serious money into that suit, and he did a damn good job. Hell, there was one person there who had a cosplay that was, oh, I forgot what the hell it's called. It was one of the creatures in Halo, one of those really, really big fuckers, and they actually did it to scale. So the person had to get in. There was stilts built in the suit. There were extended arms. This damn thing had to have been about 10, 11 feet tall. It was fucking huge. And they didn't place. But with them, I can see why, because their paint job sucked. It was just awful. That's. I hope they learned that lesson because I kind of told them they need to improve their paint job even before it was judged. Don't care how good the sculpt is, the fabrication is, maybe how detailed, because they had it lightened up lovely, all that good stuff. If your paint job is not on par with that suit, it just kills it. The same way that if you have kind of like a subpar sculpt or fabrication job, if you can do a good paint job working with your lights and your shadows and your detail work, it can save that. So it's very, very important to know how to paint. To not paint anything flat. I can't stand flat paint jobs. I want to see some shadowing in a bad boy. I want to see some highlights in a bad boy because that just further defines the suit or the prop or the weapon. It helps to bring it to life. You know, when you paint stuff flat, it tends to look cartoony and not in a good way, or just looks lazy, and that's not good either. We're not really trying to win money, from a convention. They want to see somebody that has put their all into it. There we go. Okay, that looks good. That looks very good. Let me slide my tootsie in here real quick and test drive it. It's always good to do test fits periodically as you are working on your piece. Okay, so now if I stand up just on this foot, watch how my height changes. So you can see I definitely gained some altitude basically. But yeah, feels good.
Shepherd of Men said, "What's up, buddy? How's it going?"
Hey Shepard, right now I'm working on my boots still. I'm just doing a test fit right now in one of them.
You mentioned they called Pep Kuro that program where you enter your stuff and it prints you out.
Epicura files? Yeah, yeah, but I'm with those. All my builds are scratch builds. So basically, a scratch build is what you see me doing, just working from actual drawings that I've done myself
Can you tell
of
us
the
how
pieces.
small your character is?
Um, Judging from the comic art on Calibretto, I would say he has to be around 9, 10 feet tall, around there. Just judging him, seeing how he looks in relation to the other characters' height in the comic and the game. I may not actually have to even bother gluing this shoe, gluing my sandal into here because it fits in there really, really good. So this is how it looks so far. So before I go any further on this one here, I'm gonna go ahead and work on this piece here, get that good in place. Remember how I was saying you wanna, kind of go back and forth. We really don't want to build one piece fully, and then try to mimic that same thing on the other side. So let's go ahead and find my
Fork Girl says,
sketch.
"Oh wow."
Hey, Fork Girl, how you doing? But yeah, so I'm really enjoying how it's coming out. So I like us. Oh, for you guys that just came into my channel, I will be doing a bonus stream this Friday, and that will be me working on the chess piece. Today I'm gonna finish up the boots. I have to redo my card piece because I did it too small for the costume. So definitely going to improve on that. So basically, all I'm doing is just rubbing kind of hard right now over my existing drawing here. This is just so that it leaves a little indentation on the piece, so that way I can go back into it with my razor blade and do my engraving. A lot of people.
Oh my god, I definitely need to be here for that stream then.
Oh yeah.
And Richie, are you putting the lights behind the green pieces on the chest?
Yes. Yes. Gotta have lights. Gots to have lights. To not have lights is uncivilized. So that will be happening. What I was kind of going over in my head about in regards to the lights for the chest is that they are so honking big that I might not go and use my old method of making custom um, lenses using the pony beads. Only because pony beads do have some weight to them. They are kind of, heavy when used in large amounts. And that kind of worries me with the overall weight of the suit. I don't want the front or the chest kind of forcing everything to like slope forward. I want it to fit the way it should fit, which is very, very important to me. Um, so I might actually end up using plexiglass for it, getting like a thin colored sheet of plexiglass, getting one of our metal tin bowls, mixing bowls, laying it over it, and hitting it with the heat gun and letting the whole thing just kind of fall and bend over it. And then after that, I'll get a marker and I'll mark my cut line, get my Dremel with my saw bit, and just cut into it all the way around. So I'm thinking about doing that. Like I said, only because of the weight issue. You know, that's something that a lot of people kind of don't think about, but they should. You know, when you wear your cosplay at these conventions, you're not wearing it for a half hour. You walking around a couple of hours in that suit. You know, with me, it'd be at least anywhere from 8 hours up on that suit because I'm walking around. I'm doing photo shoots with people or groups. If you do enter the contest, that's a whole lot of waiting in the costume. So that's weight on you. You don't want that to be so heavy that one, after a while, starts to hurt. It will definitely be uncomfortable, and that'll change your mood really, really quick. So the lighter that you can make all this stuff, the happier you will be for sure. Which is why I simply love working with EVA foam because it is such a lightweight material, but it's still durable. You can still build big and bulky, using it. And once again, it's very, very economical. I see a lot of people that make armors out of warbler, and warbler is amazing stuff. It is great when you're working with thin, small armors. When you want something that's really close fitting to the body, it definitely is good for that. Won't lie. But if you're trying to build something like how I'm building with warbler, that shit will get really, really heavy, really fast. Because don't forget, because warbler is a thermoplastic, you have to put some type of compound on it so that the heat will not warp it.
So
You
we've
know,
been having a conversation about tempura, and I said it's kind of like cheating, but at the same time it's not. But and then poor girl said that yeah, but 3D printing really is kind of like cheating, and I said totally. And so did Kimmy. We're having that whole conversation, and then that poor girl asked if this cosplay is going. She said this cosplay is going to be amazing. Are you entering in the larger than life category since it extends past your limbs, or were you thinking armor?
um, that's a good question. It is armor, and it is larger than life. It's kind of both. Um, so I don't know. I have to think about that. Which one I could put it in, if not both. Um, and Pepper Kira is not cheating to me. If you are a person that can't draw, it is